only disability in life is a bad attitude. Scott Hamilton. People with disabilities have abilities too. And this is what the Special Olympics of Washington is for, to make sure that their abilities blossom and shine and that all of their dreams come true. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the Special Olympics of Washington, the Law Enforcement Torch Run, and Tippecop, and why these three worthwhile organizations are not only good for the disabled, but they're good for all of us. The Special Olympics was founded in 1968 by Eunice Kennedy Shriver and the Joseph P. Kennedy Foundation to improve the lives of intellectually disabled. That year, 1,000 athletes from 26 states and Canada competed in an Olympic-type competition at Soldier Field in Chicago. During that time, the mentally retarded were most often institutionalized. The organization of Special Olympics began a movement to change the world's view about the intellectually disabled. The Special Olympics movement has grown to over 1.7 million athletes worldwide in 150 countries. The vision of the Special Olympics is to help bring all persons with intellectual disabilities into the larger society under conditions whereby they are accepted, respected, and given a chance to become useful and productive citizens. Did you know that 90% of the disabled people do not work, but that half of the Special Olympians have jobs? The mission of the Special Olympics of Washington is to provide sports training and athletic competition in a variety of Olympic-type sports for children and adults. The Special Olympics of Washington provides athletes continuing opportunities to develop physical fitness, demonstrate courage, experience joy, and participate in the sharing of gifts, skills, and friendship with their families, other Special Olympic athletes, and the community. I'd like to share with you, this is a picture of my stepson Tyler Brooks, and he's running in the 200-meter run. And here's another picture of him. He medaled, he got the silver in the 200-meter run. And then Wayne, my husband, his police chief, awarded Tyler a quilt that was made for Special Olympics. And then I just had some other pictures of athletes that have competed in the swimming competition. Next, I'd like to talk to you about the Torch Run campaign. It began in 1981 when police chief Richard LeMunyon of Wichita, Kansas, saw an urgent need to raise awareness of and funds for the Special Olympics. The Law Enforcement Torch Run campaign has risen over $35 million for the Special Olympics programs around the world. More than 85,000 law enforcement personnel have carried the flame of hope across 35 nations. My husband is a huge participant and supporter of this fundraising event. This year alone, in a 2-month period, he's risen close to $15,000 selling t-shirts and collecting donations from local businesses. In 2008, my husband was given the privilege of carrying the flame of hope while he ran 2 miles from the Lakewood Police Department down Bridgeport Way to McCord Air Force Base. He brought his police department into the Circle of Honor for the past 2 years and was awarded their department's name on the back of the Law Enforcement Torch Run campaign's statewide t-shirt. So here's a sample of the t-shirt. He got their name put on the back of it in the Circle of Honor.
Turn it here.
And here's a picture of my husband running with the torch.
Lisa.
Oh, sorry. Okay, and lastly, I'd like to talk to you about the fundraising campaign called Tippecop. The goal of Tippecop is to collect as many donations as possible from the Special Olympics by waiting on tables and collecting tip donations. The local police officers donate their time to serve food and greet customers at the Red Robin restaurants. They will also arrest and handcuff a person of choice for a $20 donation. would take them out to the paddy wagon and have their pictures. One of the patrons commented that it was really nice to interact with the police on a more personal type level. Tip-a-cop is another event that my husband participates in. This year they raised over $4,500 in an 8-hour period at the Puyallup Red Robin alone. And so there's a picture of them here in their uniforms with their little aprons on in front of the Red Robin. So today I've shared with you my husband and my passion for the Special Olympics of Washington, the Law Enforcement Torch Run campaign, and Tip-a-cop. And I'm sure by now you're all wondering, how can I get involved? But I must warn you, getting involved with the Special Olympics is highly addictive, and you may be hooked for life.